Me and Hardcourt and Lynch.
Yeah, just want to picture a young crew. Come down.
Come down. Sorry.
A warm welcome.
Mr. Ward, don't do mother.
Right? Don't move, right? Nobody move.
Excuse me. Oh, Lachi, where's here? Yeah, sorry. Come through.
Try not to speak, right? It's coming through it.
have more girls than boys. This way. Next side.
Watch him, Mary.
Auntie, let me get a fine price, isn't it?
Yes.
It's all right. Look, he just sit down right there, Chief.
Me, what she wants to.
Now leave us in. Nice.
Let me just, yeah, they got, yeah, guys, just create a passage as he comes, you know? Just create a passage so that he can come, you know? Chris, pull in the chair. Chris, pull in the chair. No, you go, Auntie. You just got pulled to the car. Huh?
A warm welcome. So we are.
So residents, the permanent secretary from Ministry of Home Affairs is here, and for persons who have late registration of boards, persons who never registered, I know there are some persons from Red Hill side who never had no board people. I know I submitted some last year, but the team from the Ministry of Home Affairs is here, so they would help persons who need board certificate or late registration or even death certificate. So persons who are here just who do have no documents, you can, so we have the PS, Ali from Ministry of Home Affairs is here. The gentleman who's coming here in blue. The persons who would have issues with getting their board paper, you can contact him. So we have some persons in the village from the village of Cortoco near Vansville side. They are Guyanese and they have no form of identification. So they can contact you. So now I would like to introduce the Director General for Mr. Udot, Ramraj. He is from Ministry of Agriculture. He would now come to the microphone.
His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, the President of Guyana, PSs, department heads, residents, students, a pleasant good day. Since our last visit, since the President's last visit and the Minister visit afterwards, and a team from the Ministry of Agriculture, we would have completed 100% of what was asked for in our last visit. And His Excellency, these, in addition to what was delivered at Batavia, here we went further because here we have completed rearing of chicken, which is in process, and they have completed 2 cycles of rearing as well. So here they have had more improvement, and they continue to rear chicken. Also a chainsaw was provided here to the farming communities so that they were able to involve in more agriculture, more clearing of lands and preparation of lands. In addition, the shade house, the last cycle of shade house crops include the planting of celery, and now they will be continuing with the other crops. Also, we have completed the distribution of fertilizer, pesticide, weedicide, insecticide. We have delivered the black giants 25 each. We have completed the drainage and irrigation that was asked for us, and this is in excess of $130 million. We have completed the pest training. We have completed the tools, distribution of tools, and also they had asked for some training in wildlife and how we can provide services. We have engaged the Wildlife Authority, and services has been provided. We'll continue to work with the village to ensure that services are provided, training are provided, and whatever required in the development in agriculture, we'll continue to provide the kind of service. Also, we'll look at the apiculture in this area. We'll be moving to the apiculture, set up the hives in this area, and so we'll continue in that aspect as well. So we will continue to have training here and the communication with the Toshao and the villages to ensure that also the food security in this part is also done. Thank you very much.
All right, for the man of the moment, we have here the President. We would like to welcome him to the speaker, to the microphone. A warm welcome to the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana.
Tushao, thank you very much. Residents, first of all, allow me to thank you for allowing us this opportunity to engage with you as we work together in building stronger communities and creating a better life and better conditions for Guyanese all across our country. One of the things we have committed to is that regardless of where a village is, regardless of how big or small that village is, every single village will see development under the People's Progressive Party civic government. And we can say without a doubt, that like all the other villages in Region 7, your village here, you here in Karrau, can say with great confidence that you have benefited tremendously in the last 3 to 3.5 years under the People's Progressive Party civic government. You know, sometimes we take little things for granted. just about 3.5 years ago, right here in this community, we had many, many challenges. 3.5 years ago, your CSOs were sent home. 3.5 years ago, the Because We Care grant that was given to your children was taken away from your children. 3.5 years ago, you did not have your school uniform grant. 3.5 years ago, there was a complete disconnect between the government and the people. There was no visits, nothing was done to advance the life in your community. Today, you have had many visits, and I'm pleased that I'm here today to continue that stream of development to ensure that all of your lives get better as all of Guyana life get better under the People's Progressive Party civic government. Today, I am not going to be speaking for too long because I'm here to listen to you. But I want you to understand some of the things that we're doing to enhance life and improve the conditions under which you're living. We want to ensure we invest to give you the best possible health care, ensure that your health and health facility is not only delivering service, but delivering quality service. We want to ensure that the educational facility is not only educating our children, but that our children have a level and quality of service that we can be proud of. They have good furniture, that they have good resource, good textbooks, that they have good access to learning material. Those are the things that we want to invest to ensure that life in a holistic way gets better in this community. Since our return to government under the presidential grant, we have spent more than $8.1 million in this community. $8.1 million in multipurpose hall, in the sanitary block, in the sawmilling project. When you look at old age pension, for the period we have returned to office, we have already put back in the pockets of people in this community $27 million in old age pension. $27 million directly transferred to the pockets of people. But more importantly, this is going to continue to increase. And next year, you will see further increases because we value the contribution of our elders and we'll invest to ensure that they have a good standard of living also. When you look at the $3 billion supplemental budget after the National Tushao Conference, there were a number of priorities raised by communities and Tushaus all across the country. As a result of those priorities, we passed a supplemental budget for hinterland communities of $3 billion. In your community here, you'll benefit from projects of close to $7.5 million from that supplemental budget. These are additional resources that we place in your community because we care. When we came back into office, we went back and led on the forest to the extent today that we have been able to deploy our forests to earn revenue. And as a result of that, 15% of all that revenue is transferred directly to Amerindian villages and Amerindian communities. And guess what? In your village, under the LCDS project, you have received $24 million to help you with your development plan and your livelihood programs. Outside of this, we have worked on building a computer hub, which is now operational. As Ramraj said to you, we have spent a few $1 million on agriculture, supporting food security, because food security is an important part of advancing your life and creating a sustainable community. When you look at education, in the last 3.5 years, we have spent more than $56 million on your education. 3.5 years ago, the government took away from your children, plucked out of the pockets of your children the Because We Care grant. Today, we have been able to put back in your children's pocket $11.5 million in the Because We Care grant. And when you look at other aspects of our children's life, you look at the National School Grant, because many times we had the experience and complaint that the school don't have chalk, the school don't have materials. So what we did is that we transferred to every school a grant directly. And in your community, under the National School Grant Program, your schools will have received $1.5 million so that they can be able to have the teaching material and teaching aid to support learning in the school. Outside of that, in 2024, we will be building in your community, Karrau, the Karrau Creek Nursery School at $43 million. We'll be spending in this year to build a new nursery school for you. Outside of this, in Karrau, we have distributed 180 solar home system in the home electrification program. 180 households in this community will have received that. We have installed a 4 kilowatt solar PV system at Karrau Primary School. And when you look at the total investment we have made in energy and power in Karrau, it is 13.8 megawatt, and we have expended more than $16 million so that we can make life easier, more comfortable, and create a better opportunity for the children here in Karrau. So, in addition to this, in addition to the new nursery school, in addition to all the shared houses that we are building, in addition to all of this, we are here today to listen once more to you, to see how we can continue to expand the plans and programs that we have here for you in Karrau. Now I know there are 3 issues, and I want to touch on them even before I give you the floor. I've asked the Deputy Commissioner of Operations to work on setting up a police outpost here in Karrau, one in which we can move some of the community policing workers into the outpost, so that you will have an outpost in here in Karrau because of the increased traffic that is passing through here. I know that we invested in the street light and the floodlights for your young people to play sports, and I know that you still have some dark corners, and we don't want too much dark corners. We want to light up all the dark corners. So they said to me, Tushao, and please put your hands together for Tushao. He has been working very, very hard. And Tushao said to me that he needs 6 more of the floodlights. I told the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Public Works, I hope he's awake and listening. I told the Permanent Secretary that by next week, Tuesday, he must send the 6 floodlights to add to the lights that you have here, so you can have a better facility. So we'll have that 6 floodlights. Outside of this, comrades, we are investing. We have purchased for you. Listen to this. We have purchased for you a brand new excavator at $35 million. And within the month, by the end of this month, that excavator will arrive here, and we want you to deploy it. We want you to ensure that when you deploy it, that it is used to enhance the livelihood, improve the livelihood, and we want you to produce in this place. We want to see produce coming out because we are investing in you. My friends, I know when I finish here, you don't have anything to ask for. But I'll tell you this. When you add up all of this investment, that we have made in Karrau, easily, per capita, we have invested in you per capita more than any other country in Latin America and the Caribbean will invest in their residents per capita in this region, in this community. When you add up all the investment you have made, you'll get hundreds of millions, and you divide it by the 600 and, how many residents? There are almost 600 residents. Then you will see how much we're investing for every single resident to make your community better, your life better, and your future better. Now you have one responsibility. We are long away from the elections, but you know what you went through. And I'm counting on you, as the good book say, to repay hard work with mercy. To repay those who are good to you with love. And once this community repay that, it should be 100% vote for the People's Progressive Party Civic from this community. Anyone in this community that has the conscience to vote against a government like this that has delivered to you, I want to say that we'll have to send a special doctor to examine the conscience of those persons. Because if you're true to your conscience, and if you're honest to your conscience, there is no way you can say that you will not support this government and support the People's Progressive Party. We have delivered to you, we will continue to deliver to you, and we are together under the banner of One Guyana. As I said, I'm not here to speak long. We have 5 meetings. I already overspoke, and now the most important part of this meeting is to give you the floor, to listen to you, listen to your ideas, and listen to see how we can find more solutions to enhance agriculture production, to improve agriculture production, and improve life here in the community. If there are any issues also that you have with education, with health, with public works, you will raise those issues with us here also. Thank you very much, comrades.
Thank you very much to our president. As you know, I mentioned earlier that he's a man of his word, so we are looking forward for the new investments that will be coming to Karrau. So for the persons who have questions or issues or requests, I urge you to come to this mic and state your name and the concern that you have. So the floor is now open.
I think we answer everything.
Good day, everybody. Good day, Mr. President. My name is Ronaldo Sampson. I'm a part of the CPG group. For the police outpost that you're putting for us, that's a nice move. We thank you for that. The people of Karrau thank you for that also. Our request on the CPG behalf is we need some gears to do our work more better, more effective. Gears, I'm saying by we will gladly ask for an ATV bike, some raincoats and long boots, flashlights. You have this? Yes, some new policing boots also. We will ask for 2 more handcuffs, 2 more batons. That should be it for our CPG group.
Thank you, Ronaldo. Again, just state your name and go through your comments, and I will allow the president to respond as a couple is occurred.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. President, I would like to thank you so much for gracing James Cornelius. Yeah. Mr. President, I'd like to thank you so much today for gracing my committee with your presence here today. I have one request. He can hear it, I think. Tragically, on the 15th of April, something happened to me that I would like it happen to anybody. I lost my house on that day, and I'm soliciting some help from your government because I can proudly say I'm a proud supporter of your party. Any help is needed from you. On the distant side, on behalf of the village of Karrau, we have a generator here which was purchased from the carbon credits money. But it has been on a standstill like for the past 6 or 7 months, I think. The show will give the direct information. And I would like if every house can be, if you can up the ant to get the wires and everything going, so that the children can get storyboard properly. Because it's very hard on us to supply like generators. Well, my own is everything done. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Mr. James Cornelius is from Tosha Resort for two consecutive terms, 6 years. So, tragically, his house was burned down recently and he lost everything. So, I think he didn't state that. Any other person?
Morning all. Welcome, Mr. President Karrau. I must say, my name is Ian Moses, Councillor, Karrau Village Councillor. When I look today, I can say like, on the 16th, I can imagine what the celebration will be like. Thank you, Mr. President and team. We waited from 2015 to 2020. We had no visit from head of state, but we would like to welcome you and thank you for visiting Karrau once again. And like you rightfully said, when you finish speaking, we have nothing to ask for. And like our Tushao said, he's a man of the award, so very soon, I guess we will be seeing the promise fulfilling. Thank you very much once again.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. President and to everybody that covered the President, greetings, and we welcome you to Karrau. I listened to what you have said, and you said a lot of things that I really admire, right? But we have some problems in Karrau that some people are seeing, right? But as you travel this little piece from here to the land, we call it, right, the boathouse. Places all over in red mud. It's a project that has just been done by contractors for where I can't remember again, I never know for the matter. They told us that this thing that they're throwing on the road is laterite. This thing is not laterite as far as I know. I'm 65 years of age and I am well acquainted with some things that have taken place where road is being done. Right? This thing is mud. They put mud on it. I would have done, they get the roll up on it and they said, look, it's hard. It's laterite. Mr. President, you said earlier that there are some people whoever want to contradict this party, you lost your mind or something, right? I quite agree with you. Right? It is not you. You're the one at the head who is trying your best for your people, all of us. You're doing your best and you're passing it down to different people all around the place. But they are the ones who's making people look down on you. These people that come in to try who come in to examine the place, I forget what it's called, examine the works. They're not doing the work properly. I could scare you now and show you the place that the place where they dig the laterite from. Not far from here. The laterite normally comes from full up in the Blue Mountain. But they want to shorten the money and get the money in the pocket, so they shorten this house and bring themselves as happy they want to bring. Right? And now our school children is walking through this mud.
I get the point. The PS is here. Look, that is the PS there. I'm asking him to go now with his engineer to take a sample, and I want a sample report by tomorrow. And if it's not laterite, the contractor will have to fix it. Otherwise, you can talk to me.
Good day, everyone. Good day, Mr. President. So my name is Romy Smith. I'm a counselor in Karrau Village Council. I'm also a final year Bachelor of Computer Application student at Jane University. I was benefiting from the Gold Scholarship Program. I'm also currently enrolled in a Coursera full stack course. So I'm deeply grateful for the government, to the government for providing this free university education, because for many persons, university wouldn't really be possible if it wasn't online and free. So I'm really happy about this, and I always encourage other persons to take the opportunity and empower yourself, be educated. We don't have to pay for it. I know we have ICT Hub that we could go and use. One thing I want to highlight is internet access. In these communities, we need, I would say, better quality internet. But as we know, most businesses wouldn't invest in an area which is sparsely populated, because they wouldn't really get the return on investment for providing these service. I know they have this company Starlink that in other countries they're providing a high-speed internet. So I'm wondering if you can, I could say, if you could grant them permission to provide residential internet access to hinterland communities like Karrau. Because with high-speed internet we could do more online. For example, myself, I want to do online coding and these things, but then with the slow internet, it is not really working so good. So one more thing, just with this present council has been working hard, I would say, and this government has been very supportive. When we make requests, this government has been fulfilling. I know some persons say the council is always busy, but the only way we could see development is if we are always busy doing things and working along with the government. I must thank the government for supporting the village council, thank the Karrau for always representing the village also. So that is it from me.
Any other?
Good afternoon, Honorable President, villagers, Karrau. They said a good book is a God only, what he sent. Well, here you are, right? I'm going to start with Karrau first for doing the good work, and I know you continue doing the great job. You're doing a great job, and I know you will continue. And also the President with the country, congratulate. And I just here for incident with my grandson. My little daughter, she's a single parent, and my little grandson went through an accident a couple of years back. Yeah, sorry about my name first, but I'm going to call just my name.
You go to the PSC.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Any other person?
Yeah, I'm very thankful.
I'm very thankful for this government.
Just before we continue, so I'm convinced that the contractor did not use full laterite. That there was an ad one time about rice, some kind of rice, any kind of rice. Apparently, he used some kind of laterite or any kind of laterite. And the Tushao has convinced me of that. Where is the contractor? Is he here? Well, the contractor has to fix it immediately.
I'm very grateful to this government for everything. And I just would like to ask if we could get some aid to mine some bees. Bees, yes. Jonathan Parks. Thank you.
Any other person? Jonathan Parks. Jonathan Parks.
Good afternoon, everybody. President and well wishers. I would like to ask one thing. Thank you for the excavator that coming, but I just want to know if the excavator coming to help out our farmers or the miners.
The excavator coming to help the community. And there will be a management committee set up that will have the Tushao, members of the community, the region, and other stakeholders, so that the committee will be managing the excavator and making decisions.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Village Council, we have 3 requests. We are asking to be included in the low-income housing, the hinterland low-income housing project. We are not asking for much, but if we can get at least 5, we have some vulnerable persons in the community that we need to build housing for. Currently, we have a village-owned sawmill. We can provide lumber, but we still need the assistance of the government in terms of providing zinc and as well as other costs. Additionally, we are hoping that we can work along with GFC on some project where we can further add value to our logs. Currently, we are just doing square edge. We are cutting our logs and turning into lumber, but we want to go one step further. As it is right now, we realize how much waste we are accruing, and if we can do some project that can be modeled in other areas, because in using the stripping and the sawdust, probably if we look at either coal or briquette or some other value added that we can further sell on at another level, like nationally. But we need to explore how we can look at adding more value to our logs. So we normally have discussions with the forestry, but in terms of a special project that we can use, that we can do to further add value to our logs. The council is thinking of going into, I think there's some cleaner, but that would be adding value to the already okay lumber, but we're talking about the other that will be disposed of. So again, those are some additional requests that we have from the council. I think most of our requests would have been as a village would have been already expressed. So I just want to hand the mic over back to the President for his responses. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. But as I said, most of the issues we have already solved basically. All right? Now let's talk about Jonathan project. Jonathan, where is Jonathan? The beekeeping project, this is something we are encouraging. Because we want to produce honey, we have a market for honey. So what we're going to do, Dr. Waldron here, is going to take you and train you to train other people in the community. And we're going to give you and the community 35 hives. 35 hives with the gears. Right? So that you will have everything to start the honey production. And we're also going to train you. So that is something additional that we're going to give to the community. The CPG, as I said, we're converting this into the police outpost. Raincoat, long boots, flashlights, baton, handcuff. And as we get the outpost, you'll have shotgun also. And we're looking at a small boat and a small engine to support the work of the CPG. So that is what we will do. The generator, I'm going to ask, who is here from Hinterland Electrification Project? We have anybody from Prime Minister's office outside of you? So Public Works, where is PS? The PS of Public Works, Vladim. The PS of Public Works will work with Tushau to see how we can assist. If maybe we can assist in the material for the network so you can activate the generator. All right? I think those were all the issues. The internet, we are now working on a new project that we are trying to improve. As you rightfully said, we don't control this. This is private sector. But we are working on a project through which we can improve the speed of the internet and also the data quality so that you can have those who are studying, teachers who want to do the online training program, and everyone integrated into what we're doing. All right? So those were the issues. I think we have covered all of it. Tushau? One more issue? Okay.
President, all members, visiting members, villagers, all. Madam President, we are having a women's group, and right now we are lacking of training. We're asking if you can train, if you can get trainers in different areas, because we have women like from dropouts of school that we want to train to be entrepreneur, like sewing, catering, and icing of cakes and all these things. So we are
okay, we have the PS there from Human Services. She'll ensure that her community is included on this training program.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, residents, all, for hearing your concerns. I think we would have answered all. So I would like to express our sincerest gratitude to the President and his team.
Where is Sheikh Baksh? You doing anything in this community? Well, come and tell them now, come. Huh?
Okay. Provision is in the 2024 budget. We have monies budgeted for a new well here at Karrau. A new well will be drilled, and we will start drilling by July of this year. Okay, so the monies are already assured. We're going out to contracting, tender and contracting. Yes, we're spending about $35 million on that new well here. $35 million. We're also doing a well at Batavia, $35 million there. And at Karrau and Karrau. Over $100 million will be spent on providing water supply for these communities. Safe water supply. Okay? Thank you.
Okay. So Karrau, Karrau, and Batavia all will have a well before the end of the year.
Yes.
Good day, everyone. Just to confirm that the road that Tushao just mentioned, which is Karrau to Blue Mountain, has recently been awarded and the contract has been signed actually just about 2 days ago. So work should be beginning within less than 2 weeks or so for the contractor to get mobilized. The estimated size of the contract will be around $89 million.
They signed the contract 2 days ago. You got to get the name of the contractor, get a copy of the bill of quantity, give it to the Tushao, so that they can manage this project also and monitor the quality. Okay?
Thank you very much. Mr. President, the last issue that we have is regarding our land extension. The Karrau village is one of the 27 communities that are expected to receive extension this year. That was announced during budget time. And during the month of November last year, we had our final visit from the ALT team, and the village would have submitted a resolution to our minister regarding same. The Karrau village applied for extension, and it was the verification process was almost to completion, but because we had a change of government, the village had 5 years to wait before our extension request was reactivated. The former government said that they had no information on Karrau, but lo and behold, when this government took back power, we had all the information there. So the village decided so that we reduce our land extension request because the former Tushao, he had a huge area that he wanted, and because we wanted our land, and we understand the problems that we have with other landowners, we reduce our land size, and we're hopeful that this can be resolved finally. So we're just asking or reminding that this is a big issue for the village, and if we can have some word or some commitment on this land extension request.
Well, I can't tell you when, but as you rightfully said, it is on the list. It's being examined now, and the technical work is ongoing. All right? So that is what we know. And is Uncle Finance not? You have to agree that the last government shelved all of these projects. As hard as it is to understand and take some time, we have to agree that the last government really took us for a ride. All right, thank you.
Thank you to everyone who would have been here. Special thank you to the President and the team from the government, different government agencies, on behalf of the Karrau Village Council, on behalf of the entire all the residents of Karrau. We just want to express our sincerest gratitude to the government for bringing so much good news to our village, and we know that during next year that we will do the right thing, and we will ensure that we show our love to the government and show that this village will continue developing further. So thank you on behalf of everyone, and do have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.